My name is Alicia Estrada, and I'm the CEO, founder, and designer of Stop Staring. I started my company about 14 years ago right here in Long Beach, California, where I was born and raised. I actually grew up in a family of 10 kids. One of my aunts had given our family an old sewing machine that she was no longer using, and that machine kind of became mine. I was the one who really got into it, learned everything about it, learned how to use it. So if I wanted to make a dress, I'd take old scrap fabrics, old curtains, whatever my parents were throwing away, and I would put it all together and drape it directly on my sister's bodies. And it was so much fun because it was just like playing dress up all the time. When Booth 7 asked me to design a collection, I was working 2 jobs, so any money I made that was left over from helping my parents pay bills or after buying my books for school, all of that money was the money I used to really Stop Staring. I was kind of like a one-man operation. I literally would cut the dress, sew it, drape it, make the patterns. Back then, of course, not having money, not being able to buy the prettiest fabrics because I couldn't afford them, and the coolest colors and stuff, it really forced me to be creative. So I was just scraping by anything I could find and creating a collection out of it that this store owner was happily selling too. And it wasn't ever about the money to me. It was more about fashion and more about just making something look really cool. And I think that was my greatest advantage, and why my company took off so fast was because I really understood everything about the business. Stop Staring was very grassroots when it started. I would actually go out to these concerts, and I would go to swap meets and trade shows, and so I would just go there and set up a booth, and I'd put my dresses out, and my girlfriends would be wearing them, I would be wearing them, and we would be looking so stylish that every girl would come and just buy them. I'd pass out cards, and soon I started developing like a following. Actually, that's how I met a lot of boutiques. A lot of owners would go to the concert and they'd see the crowds and be like, oh my God, I want to order your dresses for my stores. And here I am, and I'm multiplying it and sharing it with the world. And it's crazy to see Stop Staring everywhere and in all these fashion magazines and all these famous people. I would say don't let laziness and fear stop you. Humble yourself, swallow your pride, be willing to go in front of people and present yourself, and soon it will be followed by honor. Just be a sponge and find the passion and the beauty and the learning process of what you want to do. And it's just so amazing how every time you learn something new, you're gonna be inspired, and it's gonna like electrify your energy. Like, I can't even begin to explain it. It really is like a dream world, like when you really fall in love with what you do and you really take that special talent that they're given by God, and when you have faith and believe in your heart of hearts that it can happen, and it really will.